It's another week and another plan with me. This is Betsy from Sticky Mix, and this week I had a poll over at Patreon, and I asked my patrons which one you want me to use, cats in a bowl or pancakes, and the vote was for cats, so there goes the pancakes. And with these cats, I needed some, just regular functional stickers, so I made these in just some basic colors of blue and brown and peach. See, I'm not against peach, just don't like pink. Also had that one left over, I don't know what that's doing there. And some headers and half boxes, date covers, trackers, quarter boxes, full boxes, more full boxes, checklists, and checklists. So there's all of that. And then if I'm going to use any washi, it would appear now. Yes. So I have the blue sort of paint marks, I guess. This one I got from Aliexpress. Simple. Blue. Yep. And then this other one I got at Michael's. And I think it's a Recollections brand, and it's like a wood grain, but it's not that dark. Tip for new planner people. Always see what the tape looks like when you, peel it up. Don't just look at the roll and go like, oh, that's a dark brown. No. Because once it's on white paper and slightly transparent, it will be lighter. Yeah, that's my tip of the week. Anyway, ripping out the pages, removing them carefully. Warning, going to sleep on Sunday will cause Monday. Thought that was cute, but did not really go with what I was going for. So, sorry, you're going away. And putting down that wood grain on the bottom. And snipping off that end and snipping off that end. And then for the dates, probably going to see those numbers through the washi tape. So I was just like whiting it out all over the place. Not very professional, but it got the job done. I like how there's little black bits sticking out even through the tape there. Then I stuck down the date covers fairly high. I'm not entirely sure what I thought I was going to do. Oh, I remember. I thought I had some extra numbers in my scrap sticker box, and that turned out to be false memory on my part. So I did not have numbers to stick there, but I did figure out that the stickers would cover the numbers anyway, so didn't have to use white out there. Putting the wood grain on the bottom as well. Snip, snip. And that's what it looks like so far. So then I've got these cat stickers, and they are fairly large. Like, they are not made to go in any planner. So just a word of warning there. Wow, lighting changed. The clouds must have been moving. On January, I knew I was going to have to block that all out, and there's no way that I'm going to do that with white out. So I just took a big piece of just scrap sticker paper, measured it, trimmed it, and then here we go, sticking it all down. So that it at least, kind of ghosts out all that. Started with the wood grain on top, adding a little more, and a little more, just to make a nice little decorative spot for this sticker of this cat in a bowl just going like, yeah! Doesn't he look like he's cheering you on? Just like, you can do it! And then I put more wood grain tape on the sides because I was recalling another time that I ran into this problem where this sidebar is a little tiny bit wider than 1.5 inches, and so sometimes a little bit sticks out. So I thought, well, let's go ahead and put some washi tape there, even though there's only tiny little edges that stick out. And I thought, nah, forget it. That never happened. Figment of your imagination. Then I said stick with what works. I was going to do all capitals, but I accidentally did a lowercase I, so then I just had to keep doing that for all of the vowels. But you would never know, just looking at it. It looked like I meant to make all those vowels lowercase, but no, I didn't. That was just a mistake, and then I went with it. Goodbye Things. If you don't know what Goodbye Things is, it's a book about the new Japanese minimalism. Yeah, that's what it is. And it's just something I kind of needed to get rid of all the junk I've accumulated in my life. And it's the first one that I found that actually deals a little bit more with the psychology of why we keep so much stuff that we don't need. And I find it really helpful, yeah. So that's a thing. You can find the link in the description if you want to check that out on Amazon. Then just filling in my trackers for the week. Trying to be a little more conscientious of colors that are going to be next to each other, I think I was doing there. Ketogenic win. Yeah, me and my sister were on a ketogenic diet right now to try to get us unaddicted to carbs and sugar. And then drinking green tea, walking my dog Tika. This is all stuff that I have done before. If you watch my videos on a regular basis, you will recognize much of this. Trying out just a hydration thing for the week instead of every single day. Let's see how that works. And then drink green tea, little Kina Prince tea bag sticker there. Little garbage can for throwing things away for goodbye things. Classical stretch. Korean word of the day, I got a little sticker that says look at it, because you know, you want to look at your words. Come to me now. Vocabulary notes, that's what I was looking for, vocabulary notes. Had an interview with Chipotle. If your country does not have a Chipotle and you don't know what I'm talking about, it's a technically fast food chain, but what I love about them so much is that they're very transparent about when they have organic ingredients versus when they don't, and they're trying to, you know, turn the food industry around, trying, I hope, very sincerely. So I thought if I love it so much, maybe I should work there. Had some things to do, print wall calendar, except I spelled it wrong. Gosh. Where do my spelling skills go when it's time to plan? I don't know. Need a haircut, post a sticker on Etsy, and I'm trying to stick to my getting things done where it's just like post a sticker to Etsy that doesn't tell me what I need to do. Like, what do I really need to do? So I broke it down into smaller steps. Also had to brainstorm some song lyrics and clean off my guitar because the Lavenders are making a comeback, yo. For those of you who don't know, I did a little bit of singing with one of my friends back in the day, and we thought, hey, let's just make, you know, like a little EP album just for funsies. And so we're doing that. And then I had to film and edit and voice over a bunch of stuff. I wanted that fly to the sky to have some bit of a background, but it's clear, so then I had to stick it on that extra sticker paper and just cut around it so that it had a white background that was also sticky, and I could stick it like that. There we go. And then putting it back in my planner because that was all I did for the day. And yeah, tomorrow, dun dun dun, got the dentist appointment. It's a follow-up from last week because I had a tooth that was hurting like the dickens anytime I had cold or hot sensations pass over it, like fluids or even air. If I just sucked in some air, my tooth would hurt, and found out it was cracked tooth syndrome. And I'm gonna need a crown, my very first crown, my coming of age. I'm going to be queen. That's what the receptionist was joking with me. She's like, oh, don't worry, it's just you becoming a princess or a queen, or, you know, you're getting your crown. I'm like, ha, 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 yeah. So later this month, I have to spend 2.5 hours at the dentist's office getting my first crown. Hooray. Patreon printable. I needed to do that, but it didn't have all those steps, so I had to cut off that last one. And then, today, a header, another checklist. And today I also needed to buy a thank you card, thank you cards, and then buy printer ink and look for a ketogenic cookbook. Because I know all you have to do is just like buy vegetables and cook them and eat them, but sometimes you're just like, but what do I eat? What do I cook? On Tuesday, to do, with a blue to-do list. Had to print and cut some Etsy orders, package them up, but then I forgot what I was going to write in that space. I'm like, address envelope? Sure. And then take all the mail to the post office. Purchase printer ink because I didn't do it the day before. Send off the thank you card, I did. And then, full box. Boom. And I wanted a sticker on there, but they, like I said, they're a little bit big, so I mostly had to trim around the stickers so that they would kind of fit a little better. I need to look for a job that doesn't need a BA degree. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to tell anybody how to live their life, okay? But if I had a time machine and I could go warn myself of something that I should do, just stick with college until you get a BA degree. That would have been my advice to myself, because I had no idea that once you start job hunting, there are only 2 kinds of jobs. No, there's 3 kinds of jobs. There are only 3 kinds of jobs. 1, you don't need to even graduate high school. 2, you need a high school degree. 3, you need a bachelor's degree, okay? Associates is not going to cut it. Yeah, so that's what I wish I could have told myself, to just, instead of getting 3 AA degrees, no, just pick 1 and get a BA. That would have been a lot easier for my future. But anyway, had to do some other stuff that day. And then on Wednesday and Friday, I teach art classes, and only after I stuck those stickers down, I saw that the line behind it was kind of showing through. But when I tried to peel up that corner you saw there, it was a fail. So I'm just like, all right, you just stay there. I'm going to slap some stickers over you. It'll be okay. So I trimmed off the white space and put some cat stickers there. I also had another art class that's happening on every other Saturday from now until June. So then I stuck a little cat in a bowl sticker there and put down that it was a 1 to 3 class drawing from a live model. And then putting down in all my classes that I gotta teach. And on Wednesday, today, checklist. Build a demo armature, because I can't just tell them what to do, I have to show them what to do, so I'm going to need my own. And I had to prepare a bunch of stuff, find my purple camera. Oh, purple camera. I could not find that purple camera. Where is it? I mean, it can only be so many places in my room, but I cannot find it. Did some filming, did some voicing over of other things, and then another, what do you call it? Stitched box. I had to text E, who is my former sculpture teacher and who I consider my mentor, about a tool I borrowed from him so that I could work on my bronze sculpture. And I was supposed to get it done before Christmas, but I didn't, so I wanted to just text him and tell him, like, I'm sorry, if you need your tool back, I'll mail it to you. So I did text him and he said, don't worry about it, just take my time. And he wished me good luck. And I wanted to cry inside because he's awesome like that. 8 p.m. Splatfest. That happens every once in a while, about once a month. This video game that I play called Splatoon has an event where they tell you to pick sides. This time it was action movies versus comedy movies. And then you do a bunch of online gameplay, and whoever wins the most matches gets like bonus stuff for the game. So that was happening on Friday. And unfortunately it starts at 8 p.m. So normally I like to play on Saturday, but look what's on Saturday. I gotta teach a class. So they were just like, oh my gosh, why'd they have to do it this Saturday? Next Saturday I'm doing nothing, but no, they had to pick this Saturday. Friday was supposed to be art meet. I say supposed to be because there was some miscommunications and it just did not happen. So that's a lie. That cat's face is lying to you. And then 3 checklist on Saturday to do. Figure out what I need for class. Gather images and video. Gather books. That was all for the Saturday class, but all of that did not happen. I can't even remember why, but something else was demanding my attention on Saturday. So I totally winged it. I mean, it's a good thing I've already taught like maybe 3 of these workshops already in past years. So it was kind of just, review, but goodness, again, I was just not prepared. Pay off my student loan on Saturday. And I put a cat sticker down there, but then I thought, nah, let's put a full box, then we'll put the cat sticker there. And inside I wrote, let's see, what am I going to do the rest of this day? Because I know once I have to work on Saturday, like my mind just like rejects, and when I get home, there's no way I'm going to be productive. So I might as well just draw for myself, like just give it some me time and leave it like that. It's funny that Thursday was the only one that I had no idea what I was doing Thursday. But this was Friday when I was filming it, and so I did know what I did Thursday. I do know what I did Thursday. English grammar, I don't know. Number 1, I got the job at Chipotle, so excited! And put down that sticker with the cat, like rocking back and forth. And then I had to make a Patreon printable, which I did. And today, checklist. What am I doing on Thursday? Filming some more. Update my budget, back up my files, work on email archive because I want to clear my inbox to 0, and then brainstorm how am I going to do my Korean study because it is not going well. It's just not going. In fact, I mean, it's not like I'm trying and failing. No, I'm just not trying. So something's wrong there. Trimmed 1 last cat sticker and put that in the full box with breaking chopsticks and said make dinner, coconut crusted cod. Note to self, it does not need the coconut crust. Cod is delicious by itself. So that's what it looks like, and those are the stickers left over. Whoa, super zoom. Or speed up. Wow, blinding, snow blindness. Anyway, wanted just to review, recap how this week went, what worked, what didn't. Stick with what works. Those were very good words. Goodbye things, kind of slacking. Just a lot of obvious trash, missed some days. Did get rid of some CDs and a video game, so that's a little bit of progress. Classical stretch, 4 out of 7. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. And then, like I was mentioning, my Korean word of the day just did not happen. I just didn't. And so I'm going to have to find something else that works. But that did not. Sunday's to-dos, pretty good. I just didn't print my wall calendar because at the time I was low on printer ink. And then I just never got my hair cut. I don't know what happened. I did get some stickers posted to Etsy. You can check that out in the links below. And obviously I did my interview because, like I said, I got the job. And did that. Ketogenic win. Scoot down a little more. There we go. What? I didn't check it off. I was good. I did it. I stuck to my diet every day this week. Check those off. Boom. Boom. And then on Monday, went to the dentist, mailed out some Etsy orders. The Aang progress pics I cannot find because I cannot find my purple camera. Where is it? And then Patreon printable. Yep, did that. Did all of that except buy printer ink, so I made a little arrow to show that I did it the next day. And I did drink tea all this week. Getting better at some stuff. I also walked Tika, so I'm just going to check that right now. Monday it was raining. That's what that little raindrop is. So, like, I couldn't walk. Like, it was raining all day. So, yeah, sorry, Tika. And then checked off those. A little moment of despair in the middle of the week. Film, edit, voiceover. Did not get to archive my AAU files. AAU is my art school that I went to back in, like, 2014. And I have, like, all my notes from every class. That day was not great, like I say, because I couldn't find my purple camera. So obviously if I can't find my purple camera, how am I going to process his photos? How am I going to upload those photos to Dropbox? Yeah, can't. So that one kind of fell apart. That was all good, though. That was pretty good, except I didn't have the foil for the armatures. Whoops. Did not draw. That's a lie. Cross out. Liar. Thursday, Patreon printable did. Got the job. Woohoo. And then did all that except I did not work on my email archive. Made dinner. Followed my GTD. Hey, I did it today too. Check that last one off. I did it. Cheek, cheek. There we go. And then did not practice drawing Keith or Kageyama because, like I say, that day was kind of weird and mixed up and didn't go to art meet and stuff. I did eat lunch though. Not gonna skip meals. And then action. I picked action, but comedy won. No. Reading my book. Did not do any of that. Like I previously mentioned, just kind of winged it. Played it by ear. But it went fine. Everybody had fun. Posted my plan with me. Paid my student loans. Did not get a draw for myself because, like I said, I forgot that Splatfest is going to take my time. So I played video games and tried to help my team win, but did not fail. It sounded like I said did not fail, but no, we did lose. So there you go. Let's just back this up and take another look. There's the finished spread. And before I sign off, I like to say a big thank you to my patrons who support me over on patreon.com/stickymix, and they get bonuses when they do, such as this one. This is a little printable that I made. Just a simple list to keep a running list of books that you want to read. And for me, I really want to read all of the Jeeves and Wooster books. I'm just hooked on those right now. And then also a couple of others, but for the most part, it's that. So that's what I made for my patrons. And if you want this printable and you want access to other cool stuff that patrons get, you can find it over again, like I said, on patreon.com/stickymix. So that's it for this week. I hope you have a good week, and I will see you again next week.